Hey everyone, I'm Deneen. I'm your frugal fashionista and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear. I'm going to be offering all sorts of lifestyle tips, reselling tips, especially for new resellers. I have been reselling for over 20 years and I really feel like I can help you. Anyway, welcome. And I'm going to start off by giving some tips on how and what I resell. So basically, I'll look for trends, things. I'll go into TikTok, I'll find out what's trending. I will look online. I will go to Google Trends and I will look up trends that way. I didn't know if you knew you could do that. And I will go to, say, department stores and I'll see how they're dressing everything. So all of that are just ways for you to keep up on what is trending. You can also go into sites like Poshmark, and you can go in the browser in particularly, and you could scroll to the bottom and you'll see they'll give you all the information on what's trending on that particular site, as well as Depop and also eBay. So those are just a few tips on how to see what's trending. Now, as far as reselling and finding items, you can find them. You start off in your own closet. When you've exhausted all things in your own closet, you can go to other areas in your home. And that's the first way you get free inventory. It seems easy enough and it sounds easy, but really people don't even think about that when they want to make some extra money. Look around your own house. Then you can go to friends and family. And when you're done doing all that, remember there are groups in Facebook Marketplace where you can actually get free items. You can tell people you're picking up their items. You can go to the Nextdoor app and you can get items from there as well. Also, another way that you can source would be by going into colleges. Colleges, when they're letting out, all the kids leave all their items outside. They don't want to bring them back, or they can't bring them back to their home. So you have refrigerators, you have clothing, you have so much during move in and move outs. And you have move in and move outs in the winter twice. You have it, in the beginning of the school year and at the end. So colleges are a great way to get more items. Look online. Also, if you like thrifting, you can go to your places like Savers, Goodwill. I like the Goodwill bins because you can actually pay by the pound. There aren't many, so you have to find the one closest to you and really plan it out. But if you plan it out properly and plan to spend a day, you could actually share a room with someone to keep costs down and spend 1 or 2 days there and really buy by the pound and make up the money for your travel and get your items. So if you have any more questions about different sourcing techniques, please feel free to drop them in the comments below or find me on Instagram, frugalfashionista_, and you can DM me anytime. I also have a free sourcing guide that I can give you. Now, besides saying a Savers or a closed mentor, you can go to church thrifts. Church thrifts are great. You can find a lot of vintage items there. I love getting vintage items at church thrift shops, honestly. You can go to flea markets, so many different places for you to find merchandise really for resale. You have fundraisers where you have PTAs and you have different charities that are, looking for extra money, and they get donated all these items of clothing to give to, say, CareCycle. And CareCycle pays about 20 cents on the pound, around about. I don't know if their pricing has changed much. So you can get those items and say, I'll give you $1 a pound, and literally have yourself some inventory for next to nothing. What I also like to do is I'll go to Plato's Closet if you have one nearby, or Style Encore, and you can look and see what items they have for sale. You could do price checking right in the store. I like to use Vendoo to do my price checking. Now, when I'm in Plato's Closet, I like to use Vendoo because Vendoo, cross-listing software, and so much more it does. I'll get into that in a minute. They also have a price checker. They have sell hand built into it. So while I'm in Plato's Closet, I will actually price check my item to make sure I want that item. Now, a little strategy I use is that at Plato's Closet, like many other places, you can join their VIP program or their rewards programs. And every time I purchase something, I get points. And from my particular Plato's Closet in New York, every 200 points equals $10. And $10 at Plato's Closet can be a Michael Kors bag. So it's a win-win for me. Now, those are just some tips on how I source, and I hope I've been able to help you get started a bit. Now I want to get into Vendoo because actually I've been reselling, like I said, for over 20 years. And in the beginning of my reselling journey, I never had a cross-listing software. There was never such a thing. We did Craigslist or we did Facebook. I went from eBay and then strictly on Poshmark for a long time because all of eBay's changes were very daunting to me until I found Vendoo. Really, we never had any type of cross-listing software, inventory management software, analytic software, and Vendoo has this all rolled up into one. So Vendoo, a lot of people say, oh, they just do cross-listing. No, Vendoo does so much more. So they actually host your photographs. They make it easy to use, even for people my age. And you can relist and delist, which isn't a copy of your item. It creates a whole fresh new listing for you. And let's face it, we all don't have enough time in the day. So with Vendoo's delisting and relisting, you can really have fresh new items in your closet for Poshmark, on your eBay listings, Mercari, in just a matter of minutes with just a couple of clicks of a button. So I really like that aspect about using Vendoo at all. Having said that, I'm going to say their template feature is amazing. You can create templates. I also wanted to add that the team at Vendoo is amazing. They will answer questions day and night. Any questions that you might have, the community is incredible. Everyone helps everyone. Their Instagram page is filled with information. They have Vendoo, a reseller's best friend, on Facebook. I can't say enough wonderful things about the company, and they have a help button. So besides the help button, which is great because you can access them all day and night with a question, they get back to you as soon as possible, which is right away. You can go, and within Vendoo they have a whole tutorial section, and it breaks it up into bite-sized pieces. So if you have any questions on any particular feature, it's there. I guarantee it because I know I used it, and it usually takes me a hot minute to figure things out. Stay tuned for more videos on how I use Vendoo, and I'm gonna actually show you in the next one that I put out. And thank you again for subscribing. I just really wanted to walk you through a little bit about my journey, why I switched, honestly, because I wanted to make more money, and I wanted to save time. Now, when you have one site that goes down like eBay or another site like Poshmark, you don't have to rely on that one site. There are so many other marketplaces, and with Vendoo, you can list 2 up to 10 of them. You have Shopify that's included now, which is a game changer, and might I add, they're coming out with mobile. So, it's a no-brainer. Also, I wanted to say I have a code, of course, for 30% off, which is huge, your first month. So if you want to try it, you can actually get a free trial. The link is down below, or you can get yourself 30% off. See for yourself. If you want a Zoom, a one-on-one Zoom, I can walk you through it. Having said that, thank you so much for coming again, and have a great day.